Hi everyone. I know it's been donkey years since I recorded. I know it's supposed to be a makeup channel and I'm supposed to come here beat to the gods, but hunty, my life for these last 2 weeks has been chaos. Not even chaos. I'm gonna scratch that. It has been an experience, I like to call it. But where I last left off from my last video, I've received my certification in makeup artistry. I did the choruses, I did the school time, and I got it. It's so funny because I'm always hard on myself to complete goals. And I always do my goals like this time of year, in November, before the new year comes into play. And last November, my goal it was to get my certification, to attend some makeup classes, which I did with Curla Moy before she moved to Atlanta. I wanted to attend more, but the way my budget was set up, that was it. But I had a great experience doing it and hope to attend more next year. Um, why I'm making this video? It's been an interesting 2 weeks, and I wanted to share, vent, just get it out and release it. Maybe it could help someone else. Um, what had happened was backtrack a couple weeks ago. I was in a preparation with my boo thing, my friend. She does hair, and I'll do the makeup, do packages, promote, get extra cash up, in time for the holidays, especially um, for my daughter whose birthday and Christmas are close together. I just wanted to do the damn thing and make some money, especially in what I like to do, makeup. Fine. So, not no beat today because been crazy, right? Makeup. Then all of a sudden, an experience happens. My mom, who I take care of, who's elderly and deaf, she got dizzy, she fell, broke her jaw. Blood everywhere. My daughter was there. She had to call 911. 911 came and they took her to the local hospital. But to see that happen to my mom, I heard the break. That's something I can't get out my head. I heard the break. To see her just go stiff and fall automatic, I was like, Lord, take me now. But I try to keep cool. I was wiping the blood away and letting her know that I'm not scared, that it's gonna be okay. So we go to the hospital. We find out it's a broken jaw. Oy vey. We reached there around like 8:30 in the morning. We didn't get a bed until midnight. Spent 16 hours, my sister and I, in the hospital. From then, we're very hands-on with my mom, even though she's deaf and she does things for her own, but sometimes the comprehension level is not there. So we're just very hands-on. My sister immediately, she sleeps overnight. I take the day shift. Drop my daughter off, go straight to the hospital. Anybody that knows me, when mommy is sick, even with a stomach virus, the world stops until I take care of her. So that, call my job, let them know what happened. Sure, we're there for you. Take the time you need. It's your mom. She spent 2 weeks in the hospital, got released yesterday. And like I did my thing. I'm grateful for my job, but it just sucks, especially with corporate America, that there's no sympathy or heart involved with their coworkers. You're just a body. Because while at the hospital dealing with doctors, nurses, and trying to get this surgery done for my mom, who at first couldn't do it because there was a heart issue, then couldn't do it because she had low sodium, and if you look it up, those things have to be balanced because especially with her age, if not, you can't do it at all. So a lot of things delayed her doing the surgery. And it's like, oh, it got frustrating because you want her home, but you want her at her absolute best as well. And then by that time, my job was like, so when do you think you'll be back? My motherfucking mama, excuse my French, is at the hospital. You're lucky I'm trying to even concentrate getting work done on this laptop while focusing if my mother's going to be okay. So that really bothers me, that there's no heart involved with corporate America. But anywho, just a lot of delays and sitting there, especially when it came to the day of surgery. And I'm sitting there with my sister. They had interpreters there for my mom, for sign language for the doctors. And another thing with that's very frustrating. Like, I was saying to the nurse, okay, she can't hear you, she's deaf. The nurse is like, oh, she's hearing impaired. No, boo, I'm a coda, child of a deaf adult. She's deaf. Hearing impaired is when you have limited hearing, you're hard of hearing. No, she's deaf, not a deaf mute, not deaf and dumb. Those are derogatory. She's just deaf, can't hear at all. Or they'll yell louder, or they're like, can she read lips? I know some deaf people can read lips. My mom, she cannot. One doctor is talking to her, she's not responding. Hello, she speaks with her hands. So those things, like, oh, we'll let the video talk. They have like this device that, will sign to the patient. The patient will talk to that. But it's nothing like a live person to read their body language. And sometimes the device, it glitches, it pauses, or it freezes. Like, just have more sympathy and